All right, guys, it's Monday Night Football. Steelers Bengals tonight. Quick recap on yesterday. Not good. The Rams fucked everybody yesterday. The fact they lost to the Jets is just unbelievable. We were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3, and 1 on our picks yesterday. We pushed on the Colts. The Bucks could not cover against the Falcons. Second time now Brady has come back, being down 17 points against the Falcons. Last time, of course, was the Super Bowl. Niners lost in a kind of a wild game to the Cowboys yesterday. There was like 40 points in like the last 3 minutes of that game. It was unbelievable. There was a weird onside kick that CeeDee Lamb returned for a touchdown. Really a bizarre one there, but unfortunately for most people, the Cowboys ended up winning that game. The Eagles, they had their chances yesterday. They had their chances to win that game yesterday. They certainly had their chances to cover, but they ended up losing by 7. We had them +6. They were one of our locks. We did 2 locks yesterday, Titans and Eagles. Titans covered. They dominated the Lions, which was expected. Tractor Cedo season in full effect. Derrick Henry, another like 140-some yards and a touchdown. They covered 9 easy in that one. Yesterday was less than ideal, to say the least. Saturday was not great, so it was a tough weekend overall. It was nice with all the sports. There's so many football games on this weekend. It was awesome. There was some good college basketball on too. But on the betting front, it was not great. So all you can do at a time like this is regroup and get ready for Monday Night Football. So like I said, we got the Steelers and the Bengals tonight. Not the greatest matchup. I'm sure when the schedule makers picked this game in the beginning of the season, they were expecting Joe Burrow against Ben Roethlisberger. But instead, we have Ryan Finley. Line is Steelers -14.5. I don't know how they don't cover that, because I just don't know how the Bengals are possibly going to be able to score against them. But who knows? We'll talk about that in a minute. First things first, let's get into our same game parlays for tonight. First one coming in from Shawnee Sizzle. Got Benny Snell Jr., Deontay Johnson, both anytime touchdowns. Snell Jr. over 49.5 yards rushing. Deontay Johnson over 64.5 yards receiving. And Ryan Finley under 187.5 passing yards. I like that one a lot. I'm going to bet that one myself. I think he's on to something. He is a Steelers fan. He knows the Steelers in and out. And like I said, I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to move the ball against this team. Next one we got here is Stevie Player Props. Going Steelers defense, special teams, anytime touchdowns. Steelers money line, over 7.5 points in the first quarter, over 12.5 points in the second quarter, over 9.5 points in the fourth quarter. Roethlisberger over 276.5 passing yards, and Juju over 56.5 receiving yards. Honestly, I like that one too. I think the Steelers are just going to dominate tonight. I don't see how it can be any other way. Give you my same game parlay now. I got Steelers -14.5. I like them to cover tonight. I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to score. I think it's possible they don't even get one in the end zone at all tonight. The Steelers are coming off of 2 losses after starting undefeated. I wouldn't say they're reeling, but they're definitely looking to bounce back. The Steelers traditionally like to run it up. They were always a great team to have players in fantasy, because all they do is score touchdowns, and when they get up big, they continue to throw the ball. I think they get back to that tonight. It's a divisional game. I think they want to beat up on somebody, get a little bit of momentum to finish this season out. I like them 14.5. Deontay Johnson anytime. Steelers defense and special teams anytime touchdown. I'm looking at a pick 6 or a strip sack tonight. Deontay Johnson over 64.5 receiving yards. And then halftime, full-time results, Steelers. They're going to lead this one the whole way through. I'm thinking it's going to be a blowout. Over-under is set at 40.5. If it goes over that, it's going to be because the Steelers score 6 touchdowns. I mean, the Bengals are not going to be able to score. I know Steelers defense is a little bit banged up. I don't think it is nearly as dramatic as as maybe some of their fan base does, but I think they're just kind of feeling like they're in a bad spot after the past few weeks. But I don't see the Bengals moving the ball against this team. Their quarterback's out. Their starting running back is still out. He's IR. Do they have any receivers? I guess Tyler Boyd. AJ Green's about 100 years old. T. Higgins is probably one of the lone bright spots on the team, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think they can score against this team. So that real quick before I give you the straight up prop bet that I like tonight, Deontay Johnson to score and to score first. All right, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to give you the straight up pick for the spread pick for the game tonight, and we're going to give you all the shot and shotgun boys picks. So I'm taking Steelers minus 14.5. I think it's a lock. In fact, that is my lock tonight. Chrissy Moneyline locks. This is what he does. He fades everybody. He's taking Bengals plus 14.5. Stevie Player props. Steelers minus 14.5. Shawnee Sizzle, you know where he's going. He's a diehard Steelers fan. He's taking Steelers minus 14.5. Like I said, this is my lock. This is what we're going to shot and shotgun to. I don't see any other possible outcome. Going Wild Turkey 101 again. The Steelers need this. They need a big momentum building win. And they're not going to get that. I mean, this isn't a tough opponent. So the only way to get that is to beat the hell out of it. And I think they're going to. I mean, like I said, that's kind of what they like to do traditionally with Ben Roethlisberger's teams and Mike Tomlin's teams. But I think it is. I think 14.5 is easy money tonight. All right. Oh, didn't even show you going Bush Hunter cans again. All right, here we go. Let's get this money. All right, guys. Have the night off tomorrow. I'll see you on Wednesday. NBA's back tomorrow, but we're gonna I'll be posting on Wednesday. It's Sixers' first game. Big night in Philadelphia. Looking for a huge win. Doc Rivers taking over this team. And then I will see you again on Friday, on Christmas Day. We got football on Christmas. We got some good basketball on Christmas too. We'll be touching a little bit of everything. Until then, love you guys. Like, share, subscribe.